So he had this vehicle up for raffle, and I just said, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And I picked my wedding date number, which was 19, and it hit. And we got number 19, and I ended up getting this car.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we have Dexter. Thank you so much for making the time.
Thanks.
Especially thank you so much because you came after work, bro.
Yes, sir.
That right there. And for those that may not know, I do interviews extremely early, which means you work nights. So thank you so much for being here, man. That means even more. So
You're welcome.
before we start talking about cars and stuff, what did you bring?
It's a 2000 Civic DX hatchback.
It's a DX?
Yes, sir.
Oh man. It's not cool anymore because of DX. Wait, no, everybody wants a DX. Everyone wants a CX. Never mind. I'm confusing it with Accords, man. Before we start talking about this beautiful car, tell us a little about yourself. When do you remember thinking, I like cars? This is kind of my hobby.
So I grew up around cousins out in Lancaster who was into imports, and the biggest influence was my cousin that had a EG. And I just fell in love with hatchbacks throughout. So ever since I've been growing up, I just wanted a hatchback, and it was an EG. So I ended up getting 2 EGs in my lifetime, and like a 2000 Civic SI or a 2007 Civic SI, and then ended up landing on this 2000 Civic DX.
Gotcha.
On a raffle.
Oh, we'll get to that. Okay, cool. Now, you say your cousin had an EG.
Yes, sir.
Was it swapped or was it still D-Series but just lowered?
So it was a swapped out GSR turbo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then if people were into the import scene back in the day, and it's very old school, he had the import shore off front bumper. So that was kind of what stuck out to me. He colored his Civic lime green with a white front import shore off bumper. Yeah.
So I'm sure somebody's like, I remember that, or they see the picture.
And I'm sure
it sounds like it's very recognizable. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Dude, GSR turbo, like that makes an impact on you. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
And so when you pick up the EG, did you mess with it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I was a young kid in high school, and the first thing I wanted to do was just lower it. So I ended up just finding some lowering springs off of Craigslist.
Nice.
And then I remember the brand was Goldline. And I remember me and my buddies doing it, and we didn't know we had to, cinch down the spring. So we did the old school way, had a bucket in front of the shock, unscrewing it, and then letting it pop off. When you change up the spring. So that was kind of dangerous, but we didn't know. I mean, we're learning. But yeah, that was the first modification I did on the EG.
Gotcha. And how long did you have that first EG for?
I think for about maybe like 3 years, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty decent time.
Yeah.
So I mean, throughout the time then, it's always been Hondas.
Yes, it has.
Gotcha. It's just that addiction that we all have that we just love. Got it. Okay. And then you get another EG.
Yes, sir.
And then you see you got something newer, right? What year?
It was a 2000 Civic Si after I sold that second EG.
Okay.
And then that's when I got introduced to K Series, and definitely fell in love with it. It was a Civic coupe. It was like only intake headers, and I really fell in love with it. And unfortunately, like I had to sell it, and then I thought that was kind of it, and then I just landed on this vehicle.
So talk to us about this vehicle. I mean, when do you actually come across it?
So during Instagram, so I know back in the day, John started doing raffles, and then people started kind of copying his ways of kind of getting rid of cars or trying to sell them.
Yeah.
And so an Instagrammer that's kind of well known in the track community is Kimichi, or Kevin. So he had this vehicle up for raffle, and I just said, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And I picked my wedding date number, which was 19, and it hit. And we got number 19, and I ended up getting this car. So when I got the car, it just had I think the HX wheels lowered with just the swap, the B18 C5 that's in there right now.
Have you ever won anything before?
No, that was
because I'm the same way, bro. I enter them, few of them, you know.
yeah. It was
like,
the
damn.
first time. It was the first time, and after that, I was like, dude, if I win this raffle, let me go enter other raffles. But
19.
I didn't end up winning much though.
Hey, you won a good one though, you know.
Yeah,
Could have been worse. You could have won an Accord. You
Yeah.
want
So
that.
yeah, shout out to Kimichi. Thank you, man.
That's cool, man. And that was how long ago?
That was in 2020.
Definitely go sideways because I'm on the bigger side. You know, I'm on the bigger side when we're right next to each other and you look really skinny, you know? That's when you're like, damn, I'm not that big.
No, not even. Make a left here?
Yes,
Okay.
and then I left on the street and then you can go straight. Oh, yeah. So the car is actually really low.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. I'm not really used to having it so low, but it just.
So you don't drive it as much to worry about that.
Yeah.
That's what I admire about some of the setups that you have. Or like when I look at like Joey Lee's coverage in Japan and these dudes are rocking their freaking, 15-inch big old tires, slam. Like I love it,
Yeah. Is it left here?
You can go straight. But like, please. So it feels normal, like a normal car.
It does.
I mean, obviously the motor mounts is shaking a little bit more, which tells you like, hey, there's power under here. Got that infamous upper control arm, reminding you that you're so low. Reminds me of my car too, you know? You're like, I swear, when you're not here, it doesn't hit it.
Right.
That shifting seems really direct and just short. It just seems great.
Yeah.
So it definitely is calm. You can have a conversation here.
Yeah,
It's not too loud. Allegedly, those mirrors work. I'm looking at them. I don't know, but allegedly they do. I'm not gonna call you a liar, though, Dexter. I'm not gonna call you a liar. Man. So that B16 transmission that you had, I'm sure it was a little more fun and quick gearing.
Yeah, so it had straight cut gears on the final drive, so the whining was so loud. It sounds like I had like a, what's it called, like a box, dog box gearing or something. So it was really loud. So if we had a conversation, we probably wouldn't hear each other. Yeah. So I'm glad I don't have that.
I hope you didn't money shift on purpose to get rid of it.
No.
You needed a reason.
Yeah.
Man. Well, this car feels like, again, it's just very subtle. The interior is mint, man.
Thanks, man.
I really like the way you have it.
Appreciate it.
Part of when you go and you gut a car, it sounds cool, but then to get everything back into the car,
right?
It's a challenge.
It is a challenge, yeah.
Building the ZK, have you find it easy to build it, or you?
Oh yeah, definitely easy to build it. Yeah.
All the companies make all the parts and everything.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Gotcha. Have you contemplated boost?
I thought about it, but man,
You're like, no.
I like NA. Yeah.
I don't want issues.
And that too.
That's the thing, more power, more issues.
Right.
What was the plan for it?
Honestly, just put a set of wheels and then just maintain it. I didn't have any other plans for it, and then plans drastically changed once I started tinkering with it more, and then it ended up kind of downfalling on myself when I money shifted the motor, and I busted third gear, and I money shifted back to second on accident. And so that was a very costly
shift.
Yeah, it was. So now it's fully rebuilt, so, and it's just reliable, and
It's not reliable.
yeah, and that's what I wanted.
It happens. You know. I don't have that problem just because my cars are not fast. So even if I downshift, from fifth to first, the car still doesn't, miss a beat, bro.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. So 4 years ownership. I love it. Let's start talking about the car itself, because it looks. I love the look, man. It's so aggressive yet subtle.
Yes.
If you don't know, you don't know. I would if you don't know, you're like, oh, it's a stock Civic. No, but it has so many cool parts. So the front end, number one, it hasn't been resprayed under your ownership except for some parts, I'm assuming.
Correct. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. What is the color?
This is Taffeta white.
Okay. What have we done to the front end?
Okay, so the front end, so we have the hood, which is the Shift Sport hood. Fenders is the Mode Perfume fenders with the extensions.
Perfect.
And then the front lip is Tactical Art Style by Phantom Composite. And yeah, and the hood pins also as well. This was inspired by Reinder, but these are Porsche 911 hood pins, which I really like. Yeah, so I copied him, and shout out to him for that idea.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
I mean, the hood and the fenders themselves, it makes the car so good. And then you paint matched it, so it just
Yes, sir.
paint match came out great. So I wouldn't even know that it was painted at a different time. You know, I love the extensions on the bumper. I think those are the pieces that make just make it so much. The companies are taking the time to do this. That's what separates them from just doing wider fenders. And they're wider, but do you know how many millimeters?
So I believe it's about maybe
10, 15?
10, I believe 15 to 20, either one of those.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, because so with this, for me to kind of sit flush, I had to add a 30 mil spacer.
Ooh.
Yeah. So even though so it's right now it's 16 by 8 plus 33. It's running on a spacer right now. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, speaking of that, wheels and tire setup, what do you have?
So it's a Volk C28 and it's bronze. So this is a 2004 production. So if you compare it to the rear, it's a much lighter shade compare. But it's a 16 by 8 plus 33, as I said, and the rears are 16 by 7.5 plus 39.
Okay, gotcha. But I love that setup, like the front staggered,
Yes, sir.
wider, especially for Honda, like it just works.
Yeah.
And obviously, you say you're running some spacers, so it is a wider fender. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that wide.
Yeah.
God, that's cool. And the tire size, sorry, I don't know if you said that.
Say again.
The tire size?
So these are 225, 45, 16.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then the rears are, let's see, 205, 45, 16.
Okay. No rubbing?
No rubbing. No, correct.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Wow. And again, that bronze and the white just looks so good. Yeah, I love. Suspension, what have you done?
So
anything?
suspension. So right now it's running on Godspeed mono suspension. It has blocks rear, camber, and front. We have hone developments, lower center for the rear, and then in the front with the gusset plates. Let's see, and I think that's pretty much it for the suspension. Yeah.
Okay. So
and then
mixture.
ASR rear subframe with the sway bar. So
Can't go wrong with those.
Yeah, can't.
Wow. Yeah, I like the mixture of suspension pieces that you've had. Okay. Side skirts, OEM?
Oh, this OEM, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Rear lip. Okay. EK9. Wing?
Oh yeah, EK9 wing.
As well.
Yeah.
Okay. You did these ones come with windshield in the back?
So yeah, so I believe
Wiper, I'm sorry.
So I believe the
They'll
person,
come with windshields.
Yeah, I believe the person that previously had it, I think deleted it because it has that plug on there. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know all the details with all these models.
Same,
I've interviewed so many people and I still don't know.
Yeah.
I always wonder if Civics are all front-wheel drive. I think some may be rear-wheel drive. I don't know.
Right.
Mirrors, what do you have?
Oh, so those are the Mode Perfume side mirrors.
Wow. Now, be honest, can you see out of those?
Yes, I can. I can. Yeah. They make some good products. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It looks great, huh? It's just small, but it works with the car.
Yeah, it does.
Braking system.
So I have the Hone Developments kit, which is running the Porsche. I believe it's the 9X6 Boxer front brakes, and then for the rear, it's running the Integra Type R with the EP3 disc brakes. The reason why is because it runs a 13-inch diameter disc brakes for more braking power. So that's why I
From the
chose
Mini
that.
Cooper, right?
No, actually it's from EP3.
Oh, the EP3. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
the Mini Cooper will be the front.
The front. Okay, my bad. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I had the same setup.
Oh yeah, no.
They just. I'm like, how come mine don't look like that nice?
Yeah,
you know?
it was redone by SHG Motorworks. Yeah.
And then I know because I don't have this. I'm lazy and I don't have that detail to be like, yeah, let me redo it nicely. What kind of pads are you running?
Oh, those are just what's it called? Brake centric pads, just generic pads.
Clutch? You don't have to do anything crazy, right?
Oh no, so this one is what's it? Action clutch. I believe it's like a stage 2 clutch.
Okay, very subtle. And if you don't mind, we can hear the car a little bit more.
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful. Sorry.
Oh no,
that's
good.
me. I know that's 100% me. Somebody lied to you. That's not 190, bro. Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
It sounds so healthy.
It does, and I appreciate that. I don't know, it's just when I had this tune, I just had a different mindset of power, like what it feels. I don't know if it's just my head just playing tricks on me, but I don't know if it's me wanting more power. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty decent for what it is.
Your ego was hurt when you saw 180 or whatever. Nah, bro, the power delivery is it's so good. That's the reason the B18 is the B18.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, again, I'm a big dude, bro. The car does not feel sluggish. It feels very light.
Yeah.
A little bit of torque steer still, you're dealing with.
It does, yeah. It does have that torque steer. Like, I don't know, my expectancy of me having this build done, like chirping like second gear, but yeah, exactly. But
no, you know, not like the movies.
No,
well, your name is not Hector, and you're not running split engines, bro. Like, come on now.
Right.
I'm sure your tuner's like, we can fix that, bro. We can make the tuning, very aggressive.
Yeah, I'm sure he has, but I asked him to just do it as just reliable.
I love the way your exhaust system sounds, bro.
Thanks, man. I mean, I appreciate it. Yeah.
No, it sounds so good because we can have this conversation, right?
Right.
And you push it, and all of a sudden the car wakes up. I can just imagine this car in the canyon. Have you taken it to the canyons?
No, not yet. But just like some curvy roads here and there, but nothing on the canyon.
I can just imagine it just wakes up. It feels so nimble.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still see you. I mean, the road was not the straightest, so.
Right.
But I think for what this car is, keep as is. Don't mess with it. It's running healthy.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, but I think that's more the power than what somebody told you. So.
Yeah.
And then exhaust system.
This is the 1320 3-inch exhaust, catback exhaust, mated with the DTR header. It's
not loud. At least maybe you didn't punch it.
Oh, I didn't punch it, but it can get loud.
Okay.
I think it's the setup that Mastercraft Unlimited did to the fabrication to it that kind of settled it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it didn't sound really loud, nor drony, obviously, but.
Right.
Gotcha. Any big plans for the outside that you can think of?
No, I mean, I do want to definitely get it resprayed because the front portion from the fenders forward it's already resprayed. This is just all original paint, and thankfully George Refinish kind of definitely matched it pretty well. But definitely in the future, once I have the money and time, definitely get it resprayed for sure.
White, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Shocker. It'll be original, guys. Nah, it just works. So why mess with it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it works perfectly, man. Okay. Well, extremely aggressive from the outside. Let's take a look in the interior, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Opening up Dexter. Let's see what we got going on. Wow. This is beautiful. Jesus, you can't beat just the little details you guys had. What are we looking at, man?
So those are Ricard pole position ABE. I think they're correct me if I'm wrong, Artista pattern, or the pattern of the seat. Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Now they're good size, man.
Yeah, they're good size, and I'm a pretty big boy. I'm a size 36 waist, and it fits pretty well.
You're not. You're like a 29. Don't disclose that information, bro.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, so anybody that wants to get those seats, 36 fits. So.
All right, I like them a lot, dude.
Thanks, man.
That's cool. And then steering wheel, shifter.
So so we got the Battlecraft shifter. Steering wheel is just the Momo with the Battlecraft quick release. Made it with the ASR. I believe it's a spacer. Yeah.
Hybrid racing shifter.
Oh yeah, hybrid
assembly.
racing shifter. Yeah.
It just goes well with the K, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, what do you? Oh, the J series. My bad. Gotcha. Now I see some gauges up here. What is this?
So that's a Civic Type R gauges, and then Defi gauges as well.
Nice.
With AM air fuel ratio, and then C's gauge bezel on there, and Civic Type R rear seats, and Del Sol passenger seats.
I was noticing that. They're nice and bolster, the Del Sol seats.
Yes,
I'm surprised.
can never go wrong with Del Sol seats. They sit low and they hug you.
They look nice. Matches nice. The interior is really clean, man. Spoon mirror. Okay. Pedals.
Those are the RX Civic Type R RX pedals that was supplied by JDM Ohio.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cluster.
Oh yeah, Civic Type R cluster with the C's bezel. Yep.
Wow. I mean, damn, bro, killed it. Like,
Thanks, brother. Appreciate
this
it.
is so perfect. Deleted the radio, or it just didn't come with the radio?
Oh, it has the Ghost Box radio.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
baller.
Just like, no.
You push a button and it comes out, and you walk with it like back in the early 2000s.
No, I just want to keep it clean and simple.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So it still has music.
Yeah.
It's still comfortable. You got the interior.
Yes, sir.
When are you gutting in the cage coming and 8-point? Then go through the dash. No.
Nah, not anytime soon.
Why not, bro? Just do it. Got it. Any plans for the interior?
Oh, nothing. Just keep it as is.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Just finish up the upholstery on the passenger side to match up with the left. Because I
didn't even notice.
Yeah. I didn't get to finish it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Throw away the whole bill, bro. And tell me where to go pick it up. I can't see the ECU back there, man. So that means that it's a fast car for sure. That's usually what it means. Man, I love the interior, what you have going on. It looks very comfortable.
Appreciate it.
I know it sounds weird when I say things, but it smells good. It's
thanks,
it's great,
man.
I wouldn't mess with it. I really like your seat.
Thank you, brother.
Got me thinking. Yeah. We have to pay more because we're a little bit bigger. Yes. They're always more expensive. It's BS, bro.
Yes.
Man, this is nice. Well, all that fancy stuff. Do you mind showing us the power plant? Let's see what we got going on.
Yes, sir.
You swapped it to automatic, so then you wouldn't money shift again? We wouldn't have that issue? No?
No, not
okay. I thought you did. I would have done that, if I do that, swap it from auto to manual.
All right.
Oh, wow. Damn. I mean, every single time I look at these YEKs, man, they always have a K series. It's almost so weird to see a B,
Yes.
I'm kidding. What are we looking at, bro?
So we're looking at a B18 C5 mated with a ITR transmission. So it's been fully rebuilt, just pretty much OEM specs besides the piston. So Golden Eagle built the block, sleeved it to 82, running P73 pistons with scat rods. Valve train is by Ferrera valve train with skunk tooth cam gears, OEM camshafts, and OEM or ITR intake manifold with a Pastor JDM. Infamous whale penis intake.
Bro, I love anytime I saw a magazine shoot and they had that one. I've always loved it.
Right, yeah, exactly the reason why I got it.
I don't hate on it, bro.
And then with the DTR header, and yeah, it has AC currently not running because it doesn't have Freon. It has power steering still.
Wow.
And besides that, yeah, with a coil radiator. But pretty much it's just a build of just being reliable and for me to just enjoy.
You got the best of both worlds.
Yes, sir.
Did the car come with the coil and plug, or did you do that?
No, I did that, yeah.
Oh,
so the
cool.
coil and plug, yeah, I did myself.
It just modernizes the car a little bit.
Yeah,
nice.
it does. It does.
It makes it look beautiful. And then fuel. What kind of fuel?
Oh, it's a hybrid racing fuel rail.
Have you increased the injector?
Yeah, so it's running 550 cc injector dynamic injectors.
Oh wow.
With a aftermarket home development fuel pump.
Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely likes to drink a little bit better than just regular. And all the stuff that you did to the motor itself, I'm sure it's just so much peppier. You feel it.
Yes, it's definitely peppier. Definitely from before. Definitely, can it make more power? It can, but I chose not to increase the camshafts just to kind of feel it out for now.
Right.
Yeah. So in the long run, later on, once I'm used to the motor and the power, I'll increase to a bigger camshaft. And then get it retuned.
Gotcha. And this is not a car that you're tracking or going.
I do want to track it.
Okay.
But I definitely would just enjoy it because it's been in the garage for so long. Because after that money shift, it's the motor rebuild took about over a year and a half.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And prices have gone up. Clearly.
Yes. Oh yes.
Especially on these motors. The B18 is just the B18. You know. So it comes with the price.
Yes, it does. Especially when it comes to transmission. So that's why I baby their transmission because you can't find those parts anymore. It's very hard.
Gotcha. And the transmission, did you upgrade anything?
So it used to be a B16, but the gears were too short because it had a 4.9 final drive. So that wasn't friendly on the
cruising
freeway.
40 miles an hour at 8,000 RPM.
Yeah, so Type R Jose
what do you mean, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, so Type R Jose had this transmission that was built by Ghost Works. Yeah, so it was refreshed with a 4.7 final drive with an M factory LSD. So yeah, it's definitely something that I didn't want to pass on because it's very hard to find a really good condition transmission.
So no more. What is it? One tire fire? Wow. Okay, now you got LSD. That's beautiful, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much for making the time, man. I really appreciate it. I don't get tired of the Civics EKs, man. Especially the hatches. I just love them so much, bro. I love them, and every single EK has a different personality. Even if we still rock the same, similar parts, the story behind it is obviously different. And so I love what you've done with this one. Stay be serious for sure, because it's just flows perfectly. Any shout outs, man?
So I just want to shout out to number one, my wife, for letting me have this project car.
Smart man.
And having me dump amount of cash on it. Secondly, I want to thank George Refinish for the paint job, Mastercraft Unlimited for the exhaust work, Kev Tune for the tune, to Golden Eagle and Joe Allenized Racing for the block and the head work, and just want to thank you, Gus, for just having me.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, especially again. You just got a long shift, bro, and you're here, and so I'm telling you, we appreciate that even so much, man.
Of course.
Because I know it's quite a bit of work to get off from work and be like, then I gotta go and deal with this dude asking me all these random questions,
No.
sarcasm and just. So now I appreciate you the time, man, and yeah, I fell in love with your car, and I'm still falling in love with it, man.